I would rather spray tan my butthole than get it waxed.
Smoking pot, riding a horse. It sounds fun.
It sounds fine. It sounds scary as heck to me, but yeah, it could be fun. Saddle or not, I've never been on a horse. I only ride horses side saddle anyways. M. Night. Knock it off.
That's going to be a shit.
You stop it right now. You stop it.
You stop.
You go to your room, M. Night Shyamalan. You go to your
Think
room.
about what you've done.
That's a bad M. Night. That's a bad M. Night.
Hello and welcome to the Nation of Conversation, episode 364. I am your host, Bad at Fantasy Football Ryan. I'm here with the Bing Bong Boy, Mr. Wally Floyd.
Yep.
And across from him is the best dressed man in audio, but tonight he'll give you a free hug. It's Mr. Bill Cashin.
Yeah. I'm going to say tonight I am the best dressed man.
Oh, are you challenging him?
I was wearing a tie like 2 hours ago.
Yes,
but
were.
I decided to go with
Cash.
support Bailey for some reason tonight.
Yeah.
Why
She's
not?
still a great wrestler, right?
She's hurt. She's been hurt.
Oh, that's
Tore
too
an
bad.
ACL for a while.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She'll pull through.
She got hurt when they did the mandatory. Remember, we always talk about this.
Oh,
Mandatory
that's right.
in-ring training. That's
Yep.
where she got hurt.
That's right. I remember
Unfortunately
that.
for her. All right, quick scheduling update so everybody knows what we're doing. This week, we're going to pick Wrestle Kingdom because next week when we're recording the show, I think it's going to be close to being on, right? According to time frame, because it'll be the 3rd and it airs the 4th.
It airs the 4th, so the night within
night,
a couple hours of us wrapping
so
it up.
I think we should pick now and just avoid all.
All right. Yeah,
issues.
that way the ghost won't get his picks in.
That way the ghost can
Cross our fingers.
Knock himself out.
Then
real
again,
good.
he's out of contention, isn't he?
He's way in the back.
Yeah, he's very far
in
behind.
the back.
He's far behind you guys, isn't
He's
he?
far behind you.
He could make this up though because this is a lot of matches.
Yeah,
here. This is a lot of
and we
matches.
also don't know.
We're a little shaky on the New Japan stuff without him, so you never know. So there's a lot of picks here. So we're gonna pick Wrestle Kingdom next week. We are gonna do full show, the award show, because I think probably not a ton of wrestling news is gonna come out between now and then. So we'll have our wrestling award show, the best show of the year. Where we get all dolled up, gussied up, and you can watch last year's where we literally did get gussied up on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
You can watch that
on
one.
our Zoom call.
On our Zoom call, we got all dressed up.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah,
tell each other.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part. So I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna wear a suit on this Zoom call, and it'll be really funny because they won't expect it." And then
everybody
opened the thing up, and everyone had the same joke. We're actually wearing our suits.
We got to show people that we're mean business.
Yeah, I mean, kayfabe, brother. We always do it.
Kayfabe.
So we're going to pick Wrestle Kingdom next week. We're going to do the award show, and the following week we'll talk about Wrestle Kingdom and what else is going on. So that's this 3-week schedule, so you don't have to review anything.
Thank God.
Next week,
Because I didn't have anything planned.
you can save it, and then we'll do Wrestle Kingdom, so you can save it again. So you got 2 weeks to figure it out.
I'm excited to pick this provisional KOPW 2022 trophy match.
Whew. All right.
If you scroll down there, Bill.
Okay.
Okay.
We got to scroll down a little bit to get to the kickoff
Yes, let's
of night 1.
kick off. Okay, the New Japan Rambo Battle Royale.
Rambo Battle Royale.
Okay.
I don't know who's winning this. This is the one that always has wacky people in it, or it used to have wacky people in it. But the 4 finalists will compete, so it's 4 winners. They'll compete the next night for the King of Pro Wrestling 2022 trophy.
Okay.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
So
That's how that works.
I don't think we necessarily need to pick that match unless you really want to pick 4 people and then narrow it down to 1.
No.
I think we just pick
I'll be
the
lucky
one.
if I think of 4 people.
If we pick the next night after we find out, I think we could do it that way.
That
right?
works. That works. I thought we were just going to pick between TBD, 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 TBD.
I picked TBD 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
I picked TBD. I'm just going to leave it at that so that when he's determined,
All right.
I win.
Bullet Club, first match. Kenta, Phantasmo, Ishimori will fight Tanahashi, Rocky Romero, and Taguchi.
This
Opening
seems
match.
clear to me.
See, that's a different Taguchi than the one I'm
This
pretty
is,
sure. That
the coach,
yeah,
the silly guy.
Which
Coach.
Kuji are you thinking of?
I don't know.
I think there's only one Taguchi, isn't there?
Oh, I was thinking Takagi.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
it's not him.
Now this guy's the guy who has previously been like a superstar junior, but also sometimes he's just a rugby coach. Does weird stuff.
Sometimes he's Doc.
Oh yeah,
Doc?
He's Doc from Back to the Future.
Oh,
Sometimes,
yes.
yeah.
shocking or bringing a.
But
Tiny
also he's won Super Juniors in the
Right.
junior title and stuff.
Yeah, give me
Isn't it
give me
like
his team.
the
Give
little
me
kid
Tana.
with the head a couple years ago of Kushida,
Oh yeah, yeah, that was weird. I didn't like that.
like a real, like comically large mask
Like
of
a
Kushida on a
paper
kid,
mache
on a
head?
child,
yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't it
some-
like the paper mache head?
something like that. It was really weird.
I'm gonna go with Bullet Club in this case.
Give
Also,
me,
Kenta is spelled wrong here. Oh, let me fix that.
is it?
Yeah,
How else would you spell Kenta?
like that.
Oh, you have to be all capitalized. Thank you, Tony Khan, correcting Jeff Jones for Hook. Give me the Tanahashi good guy team.
Ooh, Bullet Club. I'll take a Ishii. I'll take a Bone Soldier, Lone Wolf.
Yeah, go ahead, have it. Unless the ghost takes it.
You never know. Next match. Los Ingobernables, Sanada, Bushi, and Naito versus the United Empire, which is the Will Ospreay, Jeff Cobb, Great O-Khan.
Oh,
That's
you
what
gotta
team.
go Ingobernables. Them.
LIJ.
Yeah, Lij there. Yeah.
This is hard to pick without knowing what Sanada looks like.
Don't
right
they
now.
don't like Jeff Cobb though, right? Is he the one I'm thinking of?
They don't like Ishii.
But we
Where's
love
a match
Ishii.
later? Where's a match later?
Well, like, they're not pushing Jeff Cobb over a team like Bushi, who is almost God.
Almost God. If he only had the eye, he'd be
Nice.
God.
He's missing an eye.
If you forgot about that joke, you can go on our YouTube into our clips section. You can find that.
Oh, you clipped it out?
Yes,
Thank you
I
so much
clipped
for
it
that.
out. So, the time Wally picked Bushi to win the G1, not Ibushi.
Oopsie.
And he would have won, too, if he had picked Ibushi, right?
I think so.
He might have, yeah.
He might have won because Ibushi
If I
won.
had known the correct person.
Yep. You blew it. But you had the right guy in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, what do we got here?
So it looks like what I'm seeing here, Sanada has gone away from the blonde neck beard, and he's just got a full-on black beard, and he looks much better, but he's still not the pure babyface we need. So I have to. Fortunately, I got to pick against him, and I'll take the United Empire.
If he was clean shaven,
If he was back to
he
beautiful
wouldn't be in this match.
Sanada, yeah, he'd be in the championship match. That's
Right,
true.
so you wouldn't even have a problem with this. Give me LIJ.
Fuck. I'm not going to get any kind of...
You picked
Yo.
LIJ already?
Yeah.
Do we ever decide if Great O'Con's good or not?
I don't think he's good.
Okay, I've never seen.
Maybe
him.
other people do. I don't know. I don't like him. I think he stinks. But it could just be me.
Kind of excited for this next match, though.
Yo versus Show. They broke up.
Oh,
Roppongi 3000.
that's kind of important, right? Weren't they supposed to be like the up and coming?
Well, it's I believe Show is the one that everyone believes in, and Yo is kind of just a guy.
Which one's the big strong one?
Show, I believe, is the big strong guy,
I want Show then.
and Yo, I think, is the
Just a guy.
Just a guy. Not a bad wrestler, just a guy though.
Yeah.
Now, how sure of you?
I have messed this up many times before. The ghost is not here to correct me, but I'm pretty sure Show is the guy. Show has the blonde. He used to have like the blonde hair in his eyes. I believe. I'm gonna go with Show, but
Let me just see.
you're gonna confirm that I'm right about this.
He's got that like swoop.
Yeah, and Yo has different like boy band hair.
Yo has the
He also
like
has
the-
weirder.
yeah,
Like,
kind of more like me, where it's like the
yeah,
comb over.
yeah. Let me see.
This is Yo.
Yes.
Okay, so Yo's
Yeah.
the just a guy.
Yeah, Show is
All right,
the
yeah.
blue chipper.
Let's sweep it for show then.
Okay.
Yeah, if shows the blue. If shows the strong guy, that's the one I want.
Yeah.
All right. We talked about this one. Shibata versus TBA.
Yes.
Now
I did hear
again,
today.
Shibata's headbutt
Yes.
master.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
I
back.
heard that they announced special rules for this, and that it will be grappling rules or something like that, which is to say it's
Shibata.
still pinfall, submission, whatever, but there's no strikes of any kind.
Shibata.
Okay.
Shibata.
I would say yes, but
He's coming back. He's got to go over.
I would say I agree, and we're probably going to sweep it. But before I continue on, we talked about Ishii against him being the match you want to see.
Yes.
And Ishii's not in this match. He has his own match, which
Yes.
is surprising.
Correct.
Kenta was the other one I forgot about, who him and Kenta and Shibata had like a fight.
Oh.
Remember last year, Shibata like drop kicked him when he was beating up somebody?
Oh, vaguely.
And then
yeah.
Kenta dropped him and sat on his chest.
Yes, that's right. Yep.
So that was another like, oh, this would be good.
Yep. And then
But-
obviously, if you fought against the champ there, that he hurt himself initially.
Okada, right?
Okada, yeah.
He's also got a match.
But that obviously.
But I had
won't be
forgotten
his.
about Kenta. when
So
we
did
were
I,
talking
yeah.
About that.
I still think it's going to be one of his New Japan American people.
It seems more and more likely that that's what it's going to be.
But I will also pick Shibata.
Sweep it. All right, never openweight title match, which is Ishii has that belt.
He
Good
does,
for him, which is basically the strong style belt. So
Now, Evil is a former champ. Not champ.
Evil,
He's a
Evil
former
was
champ.
reg champ.
Yeah.
And considering Ishii's place, I'm going to go Evil.
Yeah. That is the smart choice. But I'm going to pick with my heart, and I'm going to say Ishii holds on to it.
Wow.
Oh man.
Evil, I
see,
think, is probably right. But
I don't like having so many
Mm.
picks that are opposite Bill, but I don't think Ishii holds on to this.
I think that's probably the smart choice. But
So I will also go Evil.
I got to go with Stone Pitbull at Wrestle
Okay.
Kingdom.
Bill
He's finally.
Bill might be gaining quite a bit of ground on me this
I
time.
can only hope.
He might be. IWGP Tag Team titles, Chaos, which is Goto and Yoshi-Hashi, my boy.
Your guy.
I hate him. I actually hate Goto, too, so I hate them both. Versus the Dangerous Tekkers, Zack Sabre and Taichi. Another one who, if it was not strikes, Zack versus Shibata would
What
be fun.
isn't Zack and Shibata? Didn't they have a 5-minute exhibition or something like that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe so. Give me Dangerous Tekkers to retain.
That seems so obvious that the Dangerous Tekkers would retain.
Mm-hmm. But it's probably not. Gonna.
So obvious that I'm going to take Goto to carry Yoshi-Hashi through.
Wow. I hate Yoshi-Hashi.
Fuck.
I know you do because he's Japanese. I get it.
That's not why. It's because he stinks.
I already got fucking A. Fine, I'll go Chaos this time, just because I don't want Bill having so many different picks than me.
Dangerous Tekkers seems like the obvious choice. So congratulations on that, Lone Wolf, Ryan.
I
For now.
imagine I won't have it for long if Ghost participates.
Well,
Junior heavyweight tag match. Takahashi versus Desperado. Takahashi back from his, I think it was a shoulder injury this time. This guy can't catch a break. But he is my favorite.
El Despy has been holding the belt.
Despy's been holding it down. I think for a long time.
Takahashi's their John Cena, or is that Tanahashi?
That's Tana.
Tanahashi.
Tana with an N. Fuck.
Daryl Takahashi is the
the
son
the cat
of
Yes.
Hiromu Takahashi.
Right.
Is he
Okay.
the son?
Well,
He birthed the cat?
you know what I mean.
His
He's a
buddy,
pet dad
His
or
friend.
whatever, yeah.
His friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
going to take the time bomb on this one.
Yeah. Give me Takahashi again.
Good for El Despy, though,
Yes.
holding it down.
He's not bad. I like Despy.
Sweep it for Taka.
Okay. Okada versus Shingo. Shingo's a champ.
And the winner of this will go on to night 2.
And face Ospreay, I believe. I have to go scroll down and look, but I'm too lazy to do
I
that.
believe that that's correct.
So give me Okada.
Yeah, like you can't not have Okada.
Okada's the one they want to fight twice, especially with
Yeah.
Gato is still the booker.
As far as I know.
Yeah, Okada, of course.
Okay.
Sorry,
Wally?
Takagi.
It's just strange that Okada is going to win it and then possibly lose it the very next night.
There's no possible way he loses it the next night. That's
To
what I'm
Will
gonna
Ospreay?
say. I don't think he loses
Like-
to Will.
Maybe they do it later?
Did Will have it at one point?
Yes, he did. He beat the God,
That's right.
which was like, what the fuck? Well, I was going over, so I sent out the awards list to you guys earlier.
Yes.
And I was starting to like, usually the way I do my awards list is I write everything in on my award sheet. And then I go back and like look up stuff and go, oh yeah, that was a lot worse than this that I wrote down. So I change it. I was looking over some of the New Japan booking. Holy God, it's bad. It is bad. It's like God wins the double belt. Great. He comes out with that stupid new belt, the Universal Wing belt. Immediately loses it to Will Ospreay, and then he gets hurt. And then Will Ospreay defends it, and then he immediately gets hurt, and then he has to drop it. Then Shingo takes it. Then Ibushi gets back in the G1 with a chance to win the G1 and gets injured and can't continue in the G1, and he's out
Okada
again.
just sat there looking sad.
And then Okada. So now Okada by default has to come in and take the briefcase, even though he probably was going to win anyway.
Yeah, give me Okada over
Very weird.
Takagi.
Okay. That's night one.
Takagi.
Couldn't
Takagi.
remember his name.
Okay.
We're not picking the New Japan Rumble. Just to clarify
No.
again,
I don't want to pick four guys.
it's got to be Blue Justice,
I
right?
literally can't think of four guys. Cheeseburger Eddie. There's
There you
one.
go. Okay.
That's not even his name, is it?
Just
It's
cheeseburger, but
Yeah. Cheeseburger Eddie's from The Longest Yard.
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
All right. So we can't pick the kickoff match, TBA versus TBA.
Give me
so skipping
TBA.
that. Okay.
I want TBD. You
I
guys
don't-
can have A. I want TBD.
Jeff Cobb versus Naito. Apparently on night two. That's a fun one. I like that.
That's a Naito win.
I would think. Naito's been injured, so we
Wait,
need to
where
get
am
him
I?
going
Why am I
again.
not seeing
You
this?
got to scroll to the bottom before saying
Yeah.
him later. Cobb versus Naito.
Cobb versus Naito.
I feel like Cobb should get the push here, but definitely Naito was my pick.
Naito.
Again, I
Sweep
keep
it.
thinking Cobb's the one that they don't like. Who's the
Ishii is the one we always
No.
talk about.
No,
that they
who's
don't
the
like.
other guy that
The-
turned out to be a creep or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
Elgin, he's gone.
Michael Elgin.
That's who I was thinking.
Elgin's long gone.
I
He's
apologize.
Cobb was personally going after him.
Oh, that's why I associate
They
the two.
had
I apologize, Mr. Jeff Cobb.
a
Please don't kill me.
beef or whatever, and Cobb is literally like a Hawaiian, like nothing bothers me kind of guy, and even he was like, Elgin, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
All right, Naito, sweep it.
Yeah.
Naito.
Sanada versus Great Okan. Sanada for
I'm
me.
in Sanada. He loses night one, gets a little revenge back because he still looks good, but he's not what he could be.
Fuck it, give me Great Okan.
Oh my god.
Fuck it.
Excellent.
I don't know if we're actually going to see this because every year they say Stardom special attraction match and they never fucking air it. It's always a dark match, but we'll pick it anyway. Iwatani and the Starlight Kid versus Nakano and
Kamitani.
Kamitani. I don't know
Tom Nakano sounds vaguely familiar,
much about any of these guys.
but
so
the only one I
give me
actually know of
Iwatani.
is Iwatani, so
Yeah.
I'm picking Iwatani.
Give me Iwatani.
Where's our girl? What's her face with the funny Twitter?
Yeah, why isn't she
Maki
in this?
Ito?
Maki Ito. Where's
I don't
Maki
know.
Ito?
I don't know.
Give me I don't know any.
other team.
I literally don't know any of these people.
The opposite team that me and Bill picked.
No.
Nakano.
Give me Starlight Kid.
Oh wow.
Just because I.
So we sweep
yeah.
that.
We do.
Okay. Fatal four-way match for the provisional King of
Again.
Pro Wrestling 2022 trophy. TBD versus TBD versus TBD versus TBD. Who you got?
I'll give you guys D. I'm going to take TBA this time.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get
whoa. You're getting really...
TBD.
How do we determine who's A, B, and
So
C?
just so you know, TBA means that they haven't announced it. TBD means they haven't determined it because there's another match
But
ahead
he's
of it.
saying he's taking TBD
he's
letter
no.
A.
He's,
No, I'm not.
No, he's taking TBA,
to be announced.
which is someone who's
oh.
going to be put in this match,
Oh, nice.
not earn their way into this match. So
No.
he gets no one.
All right. Wow. Okay, three-way for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Titles. You get the Mega Coaches, which is Rocky Romero and Taguchi, versus the Bullet Club, Phantasmo and Ishimori, the Bone Soldier, versus Flying Tiger, which is Tiger Mask and Robbie Eagles,
Ooh,
who
I
are
like
the
that.
champions.
Tiger Mask is like an old guy, but
Yes.
still wrestles. Like
Yes.
he's like
Oh,
40
he's
something,
still the old guy though.
He's like
but not like the old guy.
he's like 50 or 60.
Oh, he's
I think he's older. I don't. He's probably 50. I don't think he's 40. I think he's older than that. But he still can go. I mean, at least a couple years ago, when he gets pissed and like beats up a young boy for real, he can still like beat the shit out of somebody, even as a 50-year-old man. Anyway, give me Bullet Club, Phantasmo, and Bone Soldier. They get it back here. Mega Coaches night 1, Bullet Club night 2.
Bill.
You have to wait for Bill to make his pick. So you
sorry.
can go
I was
against
trying to
him.
look up how old
Yes.
Tiger Mask is.
Well, there's been like 5.
I know. That's what I'm finding.
That's
So
the
no
problem.
one has made a pick yet.
No, I made a pick.
He
Bullet
took
Club.
Bill.
You took Bullet Club.
Yep.
I'm taking Bullet.
That's the correct answer.
But
Give me them coaches.
Mega Coaches.
Fuck.
So you're reverse of me. You say Bullet Club night 1, and then Mega Coaches night 2.
That's correct.
Okay.
Flying Tiger.
Okay, the
You got the
champs
champs.
retain.
I mean, like,
Why not? Why
you've
not?
got 3 people. There's 3 of us.
Sounds like a fun team.
It like I love their name.
Yeah. And Eagles is good, and he used to be in Bullet Club. Never Openweight 6-man tag team titles. Chaos, which is Goto, Yo, and Yoshi-Hashi versus House of Torture. I don't know anything about them. Sho, Evil, and Takahashi. Yujiro, Tokyo Pizamp. So is Sho is in Bullet Club then. So this is a Bullet Club team called House of Torture. There's Evil and
Show is
Takahashi,
in
right?
there, huh?
Sho must be in Bullet Club. I must have missed that.
Tokyo
knew it was-
Pizimp. All right.
I knew it was bad, but
Tokyo Pimp is Yoshi-Hashi.
no. Tokyo Pimp is Yujiro Takahashi.
Oh,
The other Takahashi.
fucking A.
These titles change hands all the time, so give me Chaos.
I need to actually watch.
Give me Peter.
Wally doesn't have a clue what you're talking about.
Not a clue.
Google Peter Bullet Club, and you'll be very interested. Wally will his interest will be piqued.
I'm Peter as in P-I-E-T-R.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You've seen-
Muffin 030S is the first thing
Yep.
that
There you
pops
go.
up.
Yep.
Is that a handle? A Twitter
I
handle or
think it.
something?
I think it
It
is.
says Instagram.
Okay.
Yep.
Instagram handle.
Muffin
Okay.
ass.
That's a anime style drawing muffin ass, and then a bunch of bunnies ears.
Yeah, she dresses
Yep.
like a
bunny
bunny.
ears. Yep. Yep.
Oh, this is one. Oh, okay.
It's that lady.
All right. Yep. And who
He's fully peaked.
who am I looking at here? Like, who is this that
This is
I
Tokyo Pimp's manager / I think actual wife. Is that real?
I don't know if that's
Okay.
real.
And that's House of Torture.
Yeah, who I think is just a faction in Bullet Club. I think, unless they've changed.
Unless
something.
Show is not officially there, so they have to give themselves a different name.
Maybe. Did we pick it?
Yeah, I'll go
Chaos.
House. I'll go House.
You're both going House of Torture. I'm going Chaos Lone Wolf right now.
You are. You're going for a
A Yoshi-Hashi.
6-man tag belt change.
A
Lone
Yoshi,
Wolf.
which is a guarantee.
But you were picking Goto and Yoshi-Hashi.
Yeah,
to do it.
and Yo,
And
like
Yo, yes.
literally called just a guy a few minutes ago. This is not
Hey,
fair.
Goto was once in the finals of the G1. Don't forget.
My favorite thing about Yo, that's true. My favorite thing about Yo is his peck dance that he does to the song, the Roppongi 3K song that he used to do. Stand on the top of the turnbuckle and just look up and do like a peck dance to the beat of the song that was playing.
Nice.
Very good. All right, IWGP United States Heavyweight Title: Tanahashi versus Kenta.
This is the U.S.
The
heavyweight
U.S. title. Kenta has it.
I did see a funny thing where Kenta was saying why he was the U.S. champ. It was because he was so much more American. So he was like pronouncing things like Costco, which apparently we don't even say correctly. But he was pronouncing. He's like, "Look, I say it like a dumb American. That's why I'm the champ."
Awesome.
And then there was some. Apparently IKEA is also pronounced a different way, and he said it the correct way. But then it was like, "But I say it like an American. I say IKEA. I am an American champion."
How else do you say IKEA?
I don't know, whatever Scandinavian country it's from.
IKEA?
Pronounced something like that. I don't know.
Wow.
But he said it, and then it was like, but I say IKEA like a dumb American. I'm an American, Jim.
Because he still lives in Florida, right? I think he still lives in Tampa. All right. Who you got? I think Tanahashi as U.S. champ would be so fun, so I'm going to pick Tanahashi.
I'm going to say Tana at Wrestle Kingdom.
I'm going to keep Kenta.
Okay.
All right. And the last one, IWGP World Heavyweight Title match, Ospreay versus whoever you picked. I picked Okada. Did we sweep it, though? I can't remember.
No, he took Takagi, I think.
You took Shingo?
No. We
No?
swept
No.
Okada.
All right. Okada versus Ospreay.
Actually, you'll have to go back and listen to this because
this is going to be his
I
worst.
don't remember.
This is literally going to be the worst listen back.
But right now, I am picking Okada over Ospreay.
Okada as well.
Sweep it.
Which, I don't know, sweeping against Ospreay seems silly, but
Yeah.
yes, Okada.
You got to beat everybody to get back on top. All right. Do you have a segment to me later, Bill, or no?
Just a couple of quick things that we were trying to figure out last week. GBP is, in fact, Great Britain. It's just a pound. And then we couldn't figure out what the women's AJW actually stands for.
Right.
All Japan Women's Professional Wrestling.
Okay.
So it's just AJPW, but with an extra W shoved in there.
Okay.
Oh, and then I also was trying to find like the backstory of Molly Shannon in Muppets because she had that call where she was like,
yeah.
Stalking Kermit or something?
We used to try to hook up, but you never called me.
Apparently that was just for this movie.
Yeah, okay.
I also did see a thing on YouTube when I was looking up this week's show
Yeah.
that someone made I didn't watch it. I almost did, but I didn't. Someone made a YouTube video about how this one and Jason Segel's movie are the same thing.
They are.
And he's like, on the surface, they look like different movies, but then they're exactly the same. And then I didn't dive into all the things, but
They are.
like a full video about it on YouTube.
Yeah, because they are the same. Just one is made better and more fun, and the other one sucks. And one has Flight of the Conchords doing the soundtrack and making excellent songs, and the other one doesn't.
Oh, that would make a difference.
And Jason Segel's good.
That's why he's like, one is a TV movie that no one's ever seen. The other, like, relaunched the Muppets.
Right. Brought them back from the dead. But they're the same plot almost, minus the heaven part.
Yeah, I don't know. I never
So
saw
they're both at Christmas?
I don't know. I
No,
never saw
the other Muppet movie is not at Christmas.
Not at
but
Christmas.
the- It's the
But it's
theater.
still
The theater's in
trying to save
peril.
the
Some
theater.
rich assholes bought it. The contract's been fucked up. They didn't know about it. They have to call celebrities, but none of them show up except for I think Jack Black shows up. And that's the joke, like, Jack Black's the best we could do? Ugh.
That's funny.
Which is kind of funny.
Accurate.
And then an unlikely hero has to save the day, similar to the shrimp guy. It's the brother of Jason Segel, who's a Muppet. Has to save the day.
It's
His
Jason
brother
Segel.
is a Muppet?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Jason Segel's brother is a Muppet in the movie.
That must be very tough growing up like that.
Yes.
Having a brother.
But they're bros. And the Flight of the Conchords did all the songs.
That's good.
Or at least the one guy did. And it's very good. All right. Time for everybody's favorite segment, the eBay Wars. Bill, you took...
No. You just did the segment. Okay.
We did that. Bill, you took a 2-game lead. I'm pretty sure you're 13 now.
I think
Is
that's
that right?
correct. I think
While you're 11, goes 3. All right.
Yeah. Dominating.
Because we are doing New Japan, I looked up New Japan items for eBay Wars this week, and I found one of these sweet-ass sweatsuits, which I've always wanted to get for myself. But I never have, because usually they make them in really small sizes, and I am not a small man. So,
I feel like you are larger than most Japanese men.
much larger.
I feel like I'm larger than most Japanese men.
So this thing is a NWOT Soul Sports New Japan Pro Wrestling tracksuit, which is what usually the young boys wear on the outside.
NWO. What was that?
NWOT, whatever that means.
Oh, okay.
Pro Wrestling tracksuit, size 3L, 2XL, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now, do I buy this and try to fit my fat ass into this?
No,
Probably
because those
not.
Yes,
pants
absolutely.
look super short.
Right.
It
They're
will
like
not fit you in any
tiny-
way, but yes, you try it.
Tiny ass suit.
It'll be too tight and too short. But
Those
you should
pants
try
are barely bigger than the jacket.
Are you ready for this description?
it. Of course.
Oh, yes.
A brand new, unused, unopened, undamaged, it looks like it's open,
It sure does.
including handmade items, Wrestling 2XL Japan manufactured sweatsuit up for sale, brand new with tags. Thank you. Soul Sports tracksuit, size 3L, aka 2XL. Pit to pit, 26 inches.
Ooh,
I've never heard it described that
Never
way.
heard it described that way.
Pit to pit.
So like across
Armpit to
your
armpit.
chest area.
Yeah, I think we call that something different in our measurements.
sure
I
do.
think we call it the chest.
Length 30 inches, pants inseam 30.5 inches.
That is so short. That is way shorter than me.
That is fine for me. That's just fine.
I like a short pleated pant. Okay. Wally, you get the advantage, so Bill has to go first.
Correct.
Couple questions.
Did you say handmade at one point? Because I feel like you said handmade, and then you also said manufactured.
Well, it probably said both, but
Okay.
this is shipping from Schenectady, New York.
Shut
Are
the
you
fuck
serious
up.
right
I was
now?
going to ask if this is actually coming from Japan.
No, it's not.
So this
Schenectady, New
is
York.
already in America.
We could go find this guy.
We could probably just no shipping. I want to find you.
I will
where
come
this-
and pick this up from you,
This
sir.
is
No
there's no
shipping.
way this fits me.
No.
No.
Probably
Can I
fit
try?
Wally.
Like you, sir, can I come
Yeah,
over
I'm
and try
like
this
literally
on?
right down the block. Can I actually? Can I fucking wear this? This is a sweet ass tracksuit though.
So this is in American dollars, not in Japanese money
We're-
converted.
In American dollars,
Okay.
we got the Japan King of Sports logo all over this thing.
Yep.
Very
Yeah,
sweet.
A lot of it.
What do you think of New
Soul
Japan
Sports.
tracksuit?
Whole
costs?
suit here. This is $109.99.
How much did you say? 199?
109.
109.
109. Okay.
99 cents.
Okay.
Now is that
Strong
Just my-
opening bid. Strong opening bid.
is it
Strong
just
style,
my
baby.
computer that makes it look like it's bluish, or is it
Black. I
It's supposed to be
believe.
white. No, I mean the
Oh, I think that's
like
white.
a light blue, or
That's
is that
white?
It's a white. Okay, so
I think that's
it's
white.
kind of just me and my.
It looks like
computer.
on the arm it is a different color, but
Like
Oh,
a
I see what
different
you mean.
kind of white.
But that's no, yeah, that's more of a navy blue going into black, right?
Yes.
That's what you're seeing. Yeah.
Oh, that little stripe on the arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So you went 109.99.
109.99. Tough. What do you do here, Wally? You gotta.
That's a weird bid. It's such a weird bid, right?
It's Bill. Of course, it's a weird bid.
It's a weird bid.
He had to make it weird. Every time,
look, you're off your game. You're thrown off already.
Exactly.
every time he plays this
So
game,
hard.
he plays it to win.
What? I
full
think,
set- it's
I
his full
think
suit.
I think it's more.
Mm.
I want to give him a little bit of a cushion because we are gentlemen.
That's true.
Gentleman game.
I'll say 150
Wow.
as like a normal number, not 149.9. Actually, no, fuck it, 149.99.
Oh, okay. The actual retail price is $174.99.
$174.99.
The fuck?
That's why I laughed
No.
because
Really?
your weird bid. I'm like, wow, that is also matching. It's not the right number, but it matches this weird number. $174.99.
All right, so my
Wally.
149.99 is correct.
You are back
Haha.
within
Yes.
one game, but
So he goes first next week?
No.
not quite because bonus eBay war.
Oh
Whoa!
no!
First ever bonus eBay war.
Oh,
Wait.
I actually did see
Wait.
this.
If you saw this, then it doesn't count.
Yeah.
All right, good. His house is for sale
Vince McMahon's house is for
on
sale.
eBay.
It's not on eBay. It's not on
Okay.
eBay, but
All right.
it's not on eBay.
Well, I think
But-
You
that
said
I
it's an
saw it.
eBay war. You said it was an eBay war, so just
Remember
make
when
it
eBay first was a thing and someone like sold a castle or something?
Yeah.
Like that was a
Yeah.
real thing.
Yeah. Okay, you saw it though. How much was it selling for?
Well,
Wait.
Well, I guess, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna guess because I think I saw it, but I'm not 100%.
Let me.
All right.
Like, do you have any kind of information?
Here, do you want me to read this to you? This
Yeah.
whole thing?
Yeah.
All right.
What are we on? Are we on Zillow? Are we on?
Compass.com apparently.
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
Perched on 10 waterfront acres of lush grounds and mature landscaping, this agricultural masterpiece is unrivaled in a juxtaposed design of hand-cut stone and modern design. A custom estate with unmatched luxury, offering a lifestyle of comfort, sophistication, and, of course, security. Beautiful and private Converse Lake in the coveted Connors Farm. A quintessential country and equestrian setting for a person looking for privacy with proximity to Manhattan. An immense amount of natural light pours through the steel frame windows to facilitate open views of waters and grounds. A great room for entertaining and access to the invisible edge pool and spa with radiated heat. Terracing, a true labor of love, has been seen in every detail to accommodate today's expectations.
Okay.
I mostly put this in here so I could read that.
Where is this?
It's in
I didn't hear
Greenwich, Connecticut, I believe.
Greenwich, Connecticut. Okay.
Right? Isn't that where he lives?
Prefacing by the fact that
No, it's outside of Stanford, so it must still be Greenwich.
so it's still Connecticut.
Yeah,
Okay.
still Connecticut.
Definitely.
I will let the listeners know that I've never purchased a property.
This has been on the market since April.
I've never purchased a property, so I don't know what property prices are like. So I'm going to say
50 grand.
no.
Hot dog and a
I know.
handshake, brother. Hot dog and a handshake.
Let me go with 4.2 million.
4.2 million.
Now again, I think I read this, but I
Okay.
think you're way off, and I believe it was 32 mil.
You're
Get
correct.
the fuck out.
32
Asking price.
million. Nobody's bought it since April, though.
Like I had
Does it come with, number one question, does it come with the painting of Vince McMahon on the couch with his dog?
it
And
better.
if it does,
What I would have to assume.
then we should buy it
Yeah.
and live there together as a weird family.
So, you got 10 acres. There's plenty of room.
We can spread right out, baby.
In Connecticut? Yeah, fuck it. I'll do that.
Vince McMahon's mansion.
Then I wouldn't have to drive
Okay.
45 minutes to record a goddamn podcast.
We'd be in the
Dri-
same
I'd have to
house.
walk 50.
Walk
walk
45
15.
minutes.
You might have to walk a long
20
way. You might have to
grounds.
walk a long way. All right. Well, I thought that was going to be a bonus round, but I was worried that one of you read that article. So,
Oh, one of us meaning Bill. Bill read the article.
well, you never know.
You know I don't read stuff.
You know I don't read. Review time. This week's review was Collision in Korea. This is going to be a two-part thing because there's a dark side of the ring. I'm pretty sure of this.
Which
Oh, yeah,
the dark
there
side
is.
must be about the background of putting this together.
Right.
Because it didn't appear there was controversy during the matches.
Correct. So
The closest it got to controversy was the two announcers talking to each
100%.
other.
The American, they're both annoying,
Wow.
but the American one was so bad.
He was super racist-ish.
you mean Eric Bischoff?
Is that who it was?
That's who it was?
He was annoying.
Yeah, so I was very interested. I had
Wait,
this,
were the three at the beginning the ones that were actually calling the matches?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. This was collusion in Korea. Collusion would have been better.
Probably collusion.
Collusion would have been better. Anyway, Collision in Korea, infamous pay-per-view WCW did it, where they did a pay-per-view in North Korea. Yes, that North Korea.
Not the other one.
Not the nice Korea, the mean Korea. So yeah, it's going to be a two-part thing. I think in the new year, one of my things I'm going to do is force you guys to watch more wrestling. So, sorry about that ahead of time.
I mean, this was good stuff, though, right, Wally?
Not really.
This
I
made you
will-
miss it?
I will be honest. This was on YouTube. YouTube has a great function where you can change the playback speed. So I first went to 2x. I was like, no, that's
Too
too
fast?
That's too fast. I can't even understand what they're saying. Went to 1.5, and I looked at my phone the entire
Oh
time.
my God.
Like
I watched it regular.
like 90% of the time I
late
was
at
looking at my
night
phone.
after a holiday party, and it was. And I actually watched most of it, but I had to pause a couple times to take a break. The Scott Norton match legit almost put me to
Whoa.
sleep. Like I nodded off a couple
yeah.
times. I had to go back.
That was
That
a
was
sleeper.
rough. That was rough.
I was a sleeper. All right.
Let's go Gasicki.
I agree.
You guys are finally on the same fantasy football page right here.
He's open. Hit him.
Oh boy.
Oi.
That did not work. That did not work at all.
Flag.
Anyway, your first match. Well, first we see Mike Tenay, Eric Bischoff, and a guy. I don't know who that guy was.
I don't either.
I think we might need a segment to be
A
named
Japanese
by that.
representative. This is supposed to be WCW versus New Japan. But the first match is literally New Japan. Too Cold Scorpio, who's full on New Japan and quit WCW, versus Wild Pegasus, a.k.a. Chris Benoit, who's in both companies.
Yeah, so this was a New Japan match, but with an American dude and a Canadian guy.
Yeah. Very bizarre.
Which I would go ahead and say this was the match of the show.
Very solid match. Very good match.
Which, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. The most interesting thing about this is the way that Eric Bischoff describes North Korea. In not a positive way.
No.
He's like, well, if you didn't know, everything's controlled by the government. Even the radio is picked by the government. The songs on the radio, the newspapers, everything's controlled by the government. Pretty weird, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Not how society should be. No freedom of speech in this government. Anyway, Wild Pegasus is there. Bischoff makes fun of the Japanese representative announcer a bunch of times.
Oh, so many times.
Many times. He tries to go like Bobby Heenan, like get some heat in the commentary, brother. Pegasus wins a pretty decent match. Too Cold Scorpio actually gets people clapping, and people like this match. Like it's a hot start. People seem to enjoy this.
They're like this, especially Too Cold Scorpio. Like they're not used to this.
Right.
Like, even if they watch Japanese wrestling, that's not this. So
Right.
this is a whole new thing.
But they did like
But
it.
it wasn't like a disrespectful thing at all. It was just like
No,
an exciting thing. Yeah.
They just don't know. But they enjoyed this match, and they actually made noise. Next up was Yuji Nagata, a young boy. Young boy Blue Justice, Yuji Nagata. Very bizarre. Versus another young boy.
I think that's Blue Justice. But
Yep.
then they were saying he's like, that he just did the waddle.
Fuck you, Waddle.
I do like the waddle dance, though. I like that he waddles when he
that-
scores a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's very good.
I'm already out of that game, so.
Anyway,
He used my own fucking defense against me.
what an asshole.
Exact. 26 points from the Cowboys.
Well, this is like a weird run, too.
Motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, he fought a guy named Ishizawa, who I don't know much about.
But yeah, they were saying he's the future of New Japan.
Yeah.
And he was like 26,
26.
which now, I guess, yeah, it makes sense. But I thought that he was like closer to 60 now. I guess not.
No, I think he's 50.
Okay. Yeah, that seems to make more
I
sense.
believe he's 50. Anyway, Blue Justice wins.
Sure.
Solid. Very young boy-ish. A lot of ground grappling and stuff. Eric Bischoff says, very few Americans have ever spent time here except for a few unlucky helicopter pilots. Whoa!
Yep.
Oh,
He's like, other than those two helicopter pilots,
which
obviously.
the president had to come and save, apparently, because he also says, was it Carter?
Yeah.
Carter had to come in, and Carter was also here.
He
brought
said,
them home, apparently.
He said the two helicopter pilots, Carter and himself, have been like the
Right.
only Americans.
Bischoff.
Like, Jesus,
Part
dude,
of a
what the
select
fuck?
few. Oh, boy.
Whoa. I feel like I can't wait till next week.
Oh,
Okay.
This segment can't be named
The
later.
commentary was provided by Eric Bischoff, Mike Today, and Kazuo Ishikawa.
Right.
You may also know him as Sonny Ono.
I was wondering.
What?
I was wondering about that the whole time because I'm like, is that Sonny Ono? Because Sonny Ono has like amazing English,
Yeah.
and he was in WCW at the time, and he's good friends with Bischoff.
So
But
they're
he
just
was horrible as an announcer.
oh yeah, because he would
Not drop his dynamite dropping monies
would
did
be
not work.
like 3 words and that
Yeah,
was it.
It was awful. And
He
Oh, that
also
was
was
good.
mumbling and I couldn't hear him sometimes.
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that too. I couldn't hear half. the
Unless
shit he
maybe
said.
Bischoff just turned his mic down.
And
Yeah,
you know,
maybe.
Bischoff was like trying to throw jabs at him, like, "Oh, throw
Yeah.
him back," and he would say,
Well, maybe.
like,
The Americans really got the upper hand here. What do you say, eh? And he'd be like, well,
"Oh,
we'll give it time.
You know,
He'd say stuff like that.
the only thing at the very end, he's like, I knew he would win.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Nagata wins. Then we see the opening ceremonies.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Look like Olympics, yeah.
Beautiful Olympic-style opening ceremonies. Masahiro Chono has a match with his scary-looking partner, Hiro Saito. They face El Samurai and a weird Samoan dude.
Yasuda. Which I gotta say, if I was gonna see one guy wrestle twice, I would want it to be the sumo wrestler who's with very little wrestling experience.
Yes.
That's what I would hope for.
He sucked. This match was really weird because it's like half the match is El Samurai and Chono. It's real good. And the other half is the two fatties, and it's not good.
Yes. That is correct.
That's the only way.
That's right.
The only way you can describe it. Didn't realize Lou Thez, like old ass, like pre-wrestling being a thing, Lou Thez, like was popular. Like the first popular wrestler ever. He trained Chono somehow.
Yeah, they said that. I had no idea.
That was crazy. That was a crazy fact that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Maybe this show had the best sold low blow of all time. Where Chono does the back kick and low blows El Samurai, and he sells like crazy for the low blow.
Yep.
Best low blow I've ever seen. Chono and friend win with a flying tackle. Sumo gets pissed off because the ref missed the low blow, so he yells at the referee.
Which you don't do in Japan.
Which is weird.
Which the referee that at least does the big matches,
Tiger Hattori.
that is the guy that they now everybody loves except for Don Callis, right?
Yes, Tiger Hattori, the old man ref from...
Yes.
I think he's retired from reffing now.
But they bring him back out sometimes, right, and show him off still?
I think at the last Wrestle Kingdom, it was his last match that he reffed.
But he was the one that Don Callis would always be like, he's too old.
Oh, my God.
But
he
everyone
didn't
was
see
like,
that.
he's so
blind.
revered, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, that's him.
Okay.
As a young man. Muhammad Ali's there. If you didn't know, Muhammad Ali's there.
Did they ever show him? Because
Yes.
Oh, they did?
He
Once.
comes out to the ring at the very end.
Once, yeah.
Okay, because, I wasn't paying
They
attention.
show
then.
him in like some highlight packages too. Right here, when they show him tour the country of North Korea.
Which is crazy because he they talk about how he had a match against
Flair.
Against Inoki.
this is a
Oh,
95.
against Inoki, yeah.
That match against Inoki was in what, like 79 or something they said?
Long fucking time ago.
Yeah, I had no idea it was that long ago.
Also, this was in 95. Inoki was 40...
53, I think they said.
53, and then I didn't realize Flair was 47 at the time.
Oh, I didn't know
He
that.
could still go.
Flair was born in 49.
Flair was still in his prime at 47.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
it's crazy.
I looked
didn't
at it, I
know
was
that.
like, oh, Flair must be really
Which
young.
is crazy too, because this is 95, which means that we haven't even done NWO yet.
No.
We haven't even done the 2000s where he did like the crazy steel cage and ladder matches with Edge and Undertaker and stuff. Because he still was doing
Plus all his
crazy
TNA
shit.
time.
Yeah.
Because I was like, when he comes out later, I looked at him, I'm like, God, he does not look good. He never looked good, even when he was young.
No, he never did.
And then I looked it up. I'm like, oh no, he's fucking old here
He
already.
was kind of jacked in like AWA days in like the 70s.
Super jacked.
And then, which is why he's kind of flabby, like still strong with flabby because he used to have giant pecs at one point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then he got in a plane crash and all that.
Right.
Insane. Anyway, Muhammad Ali's there.
Yeah.
We get ladies action. Toyota and Rashida versus Bull Nakano. Happy to see her and whatever this other her partner's name was.
Hokuto.
Hokuto?
Toyota sounded vaguely familiar to me.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering it's because when we played that game that we played for a while.
Okay.
Of wrestling. Something of wrestling.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I
yes.
did one where it was like early,
Yes.
it was like 90s, and I picked one of the Japanese.
Yeah. I think she's a legend. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so Toyota, but obviously Bull Nakano's a star here.
Right. Bull kicked the fucking shit out of everybody.
She sure did.
Mike Tenay says she's kind of like Vader. I was like, yeah, she kind of is like Vader.
I don't know if I would like that if I was her.
Oh,
but
Journey.
you're right.
Journey of wrestling.
Journey of Wrestling. Yeah.
Wow, we played that for so many hours and forgot the name.
I went to restart one the other day when I was real bored, and then they had added new scenarios and stuff.
Oh,
I
yeah?
don't even know what to do. Like, I stopped before it started. I'm like, no,
Oh, you got to
I
start
already
again.
can't commit.
You got to start again. Bull Nakano kicks the shit out of everybody and hits top rope guillotine leg drop for the win, which I enjoy Mike Tenay calling it her special hold.
Yep.
Her special hold is a leg drop from the top rope. Jesus Christ. Scott Norton, who's big in Japan, fights Hashimoto, who at the time was the current IWGP Heavyweight Champion. And it's funny because I think he's being honored at Wrestle Kingdom 16. I'm pretty sure his picture's on one of the posters.
It sounded familiar to me, but again, I didn't know if I actually knew him or if I knew him from the Journey of Wrestling.
Very funny moment here where Eric Bischoff talks about Scott Norton. How, first of all, he's like, we grew up together. We were in the AWA together. Then he says later, we went to school together? Wait, what?
He's down the street or something?
Yeah.
He said
Is that a
somebody
joke, or-
else was in that high school too.
There were two people in the high school, but then he puts himself in the high school, so I don't know what the fuck the backstory is.
Who was the other wrestler that was in school?
I wrote it down.
Was it
was Road Warrior Hawk.
Oh,
Road
it was
Warrior
Hawk. Okay.
Was in the same class as Scott Norton in high school. Anyway.
Yeah, he's like, oh, imagine those guys coming up and asking for your lunch money.
Like, take it. Leave me alone. Sounds like it happened to you, Eric.
Yeah.
Scott had a hard time. This is what Eric says. Scott had a hard time adjusting to being in North Korea because it's weird being in North Korea.
Yep.
And he didn't like being surrounded by, I'll call it, this is what he says, I'll call it escorts everywhere you went. A.K.A. people with machine guns following you around. That's what that means to me. This is a full-on bumping guts match, but in the worst way possible.
I mean, Hashimoto can go a little bit here.
Hashimoto can
He's
go,
got
but
some kicks.
he sells the entire time.
He sure does.
Scott Norton ignores all
sells everything. Bischoff tries to stir shit up with Sonny Ono, but it just falls flat.
This was a 20-minute bathroom break,
Oh, man.
but as the main event of night one.
Yep. We find out, right, like you said, Road Warrior Hawk and Norton went to school together. Norton literally brushes his shoulders off when he gets kicked by Hashimoto.
He sure does.
Was this before or
Maybe
after?
the Pimps, too.
This
that
was
song.
this was
Jay-Z.
still before the
Jay-Z.
Steiners match, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Couple famous blocks from Hashimoto and a time limit draw.
Oh, yes.
Muhammad Ali loves wrestling, guys. I don't know if you knew that.
Which, by the way, in day one, which is we just finished up,
That
there's
was
actually
night
7 matches. They didn't show all of it, obviously,
Right.
because there's 7 both nights.
We get more North Korean celebration, and then they say, this is night 2. The sumo guy was back. Unfortunately, the Road Warriors were supposed to have a match together, but Animal's not here, so Hawk fights by himself.
I'm assuming that's one of Animal's times out.
Yeah, it's weird because Hawk and Animal are together, except for this couple weird moments. Right here, Animal I don't think ever comes into WCW during he's there but he disappears, and then it's Hawk by himself for a while, which is really weird, and then later Animal's by himself and he teams with Heidenreich later on.
But
I think that's before Hawk dies. I can't remember for sure. Hawk died first.
Was Animal the one who had the drug problem though?
Hawk is the one
worst?
that had the drug problem.
Oh, okay.
Animal was straight.
I had it flipped.
Animal's kid was the linebacker for the Rams. Yeah. Anyway, this is a squash match. Hawk squashes
Oh my God,
the
so
sumo
fast.
guy.
So
the up-and-coming sumo guy gets squashed by Hawk. Brick Breaker's father and his brother fight Sasaki and Hase. And the Steiners put on a real nice match. This is probably the second best match of the night, of the 2 nights. Sasaki is pretty good. He's actually getting the Steiners to sell. And then there's this really awkward story where Eric Bischoff says he hooked up with Hukado or whatever her name is on the trip. Did you hear this?
Apparently not.
No, I totally.
He's like, oh yeah, they were buddy during this trip, all basically dancing all around the fact that they were just hooking up during the entire trip, and apparently got married before this aired.
You're saying, what's his face?
Sasaki, who was in this tag match,
I
married
thought
the
you were
girl
saying-
who was partners with Bull Nakano.
Oh, okay.
I
I thought you were
missed all that.
saying
They got married to each other.
no. I thought you were saying that the announcer there. You said
Sonny Ono.
Sonny Ono.
no. Fucking A.
Eric Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff?
Yes, I thought you were saying Bischoff was sleeping with the girl.
No,
And
Bischoff.
I was like, yeah, okay, Bischoff.
Bischoff
Sure, buddy.
outs that these two were hooking up during the trip.
Of course he does.
Hiroshi-Hase is another guy that I know of, but
Yeah.
then Journey of Wrestling, he popped up a bunch of times for me.
Yes, right. He does an airplane spin.
Yep.
And apparently his record is like 44 or something.
Yeah.
They say.
I only counted
Pretty
up to
good.
13 for this one.
He airplane spins Brick Breaker's father.
Yeah.
Then Brick Breaker's father slams him right on top of his head. First trouble.
Yes, he does. Spike him.
Steiners win off screen.
Oh my God.
Is that what happened at the end of this
Yes.
match?
Yes.
Mike Tenay literally says, "Well, they won. We didn't see it."
Because there was a
They
fight
went-
on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They showed
okay,
that.
no, yeah.
The match ended. There's a couple times where the camera work was not great.
He did
Yeah.
like a power slam or something like that.
Yeah, and they won real quick, but the
Yeah.
camera didn't catch it.
Yeah.
Antonio Inoki, who set this whole thing up and is also on an alarm clock, he faced Ric Flair.
And also an alarm.
He is.
Did you buy that yet?
No, I haven't bought that yet. Bill, one thing I noticed.
He was waiting for Christmas to go by, see if he got it as a present.
Yeah,
Now that
right.
he doesn't, he's
Yeah.
going to get it.
Birthday. Think about it. Think about it. Bill, you and Ric Flair had the same haircut in 1995. I don't think you realized that.
More
you
or less,
did.
that's- yeah.
I don't think you did it on purpose.
I
but
certainly did not.
You had the same haircut that Ric Flair had in 1995.
Yeah. I mean, his was fuller than mine. I kept mine a little shorter, but yes, this is true.
They did. Look up a yearbook. They did. The audience can't, but Wally can.
What's that? Co's Catholic yearbook?
Yeah, goes. Look
Yeah.
up,
Did they
a,
even
look up an
have
old school
those?
year. Yeah, of course they did.
They had class pictures. I don't know if
Yes,
they had yearbooks.
okay, yeah.
I'm gonna
Yes.
find a see if I can find a picture of you, Bill. But you had the Ric Flair haircut.
I
Two
I
curls.
wonder if you found a freshman year picture, if I would still have that hair.
No,
Because I
you-
cut it freshman year, but we got that picture taken pretty early, I feel like.
You must have gotten rid of that by then, right?
I don't know. I went
my
into high
God.
school with that hair.
Wow, you had the Ric Flair in the high school. I was later though. Even Flair abandoned that haircut before you did.
I mean, I've kind of got it going right now.
No, because you have to have the part.
The
That's
mid
the
part.
key.
The full
big
part?
Full
middle
mid part.
part.
Oh, the middle.
He has the middle.
He's got
part,
the middle part.
And then the
Yes.
two
I got the
really long things coming down. The little
Yeah.
curls coming down. Bill had that haircut.
I've got the. Yeah. no.
Anyway, you talked about how old Ric Flair was and how weird it was. How
They
old
even say
was
he
at the
was
time.
retired.
Right. He retired when he got kicked out of WWF. I believe that's what they're saying. First match, shocking. First match between these two
Yeah.
old guys that definitely should have had a match before this. Bischoff says he attended many top-level government meetings.
Yes, he did. Say that.
He did say that.
The crowd does roar here. They actually come alive.
A little bit.
And Eric Bischoff says Koreans and Japanese folks don't really like each other
They like
in
Inoki.
real life, but they like Inoki because he was trained by Ricky Dozen, who was famous in Korea.
I believe he was Korean, but like was a hero in Japan. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, New Japan guy, a.k.a. Sonny Ono, cheers on Inoki.
Yep.
They say that every time Bischoff talks in real life, I get these reactions from things that he says. But in this, he goes, 190,000 people in attendance. What the fuck?
Yeah, because they said night one was only 150,000. Night two is 190.
Jeez
and I'm looking, going
Louise.
like, I would estimate 7,000 people in this stadium right now.
190,000. This is nuts.
Like the college would like the big house is like 110, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So
How?
I think
Big house?
where Michigan plays.
Michigan's
Oh, Michigan.
stadium.
I think if you go to like Talladega, which is miles around,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
150,000.
190,000 people. Tony Inoki's so popular in North Korea, he's on stamps.
Yep.
That I believe.
They get into a little slugfest. Inoki gets the crowd into it. Flair is just perfect for this. You can tell why Flair is so good in this territory era of like
Yeah.
champ comes in, gets beat up by a local babyface,
Yep.
but always like sneaks away with the belt.
Yes.
He's perfect for that. He's
Yes.
like the tailor-made for that.
He won this match?
He did not.
Oh,
but
okay.
in like the back in the day when he was NWA champ and he had to like go face people in every territory, that was the job, and go have like time limit draws with like Louisiana's guy. You can tell like everyone hates Ric Flair. He's gonna get everyone to hate him.
Yep.
He's still gonna find a way to sneak out with the belt, but he's gonna make the guy look amazing.
Yeah.
And he was awesome in this.
I feel like he did a good job, especially of like doing his Ric Flair things, his cheating and stuff.
Yes.
But toning it down just enough that he doesn't get like booed out of the arena.
Right. And he was doing stuff and the audience hated it. They hated the idea that someone would cheat. They hated it.
But he didn't like low blow. He just like
No.
used the referee to get in
Yeah,
the way.
right.
And like he rolled out of the ring and took a breather,
Yeah.
but didn't like cheat outside.
Right. Just enough. Takes hellacious bumps for Inoki, even takes the face plant bump after the rolling kick. He loses, Inoki wins, the crowd likes it, they shake hands, and we get more Korean celebrations.
And we
End
had
the thing.
Bischoff going.
And
Ric
Muhammad Ali.
Flair wants a rematch in America.
Yes, which I don't think he ever got.
I'm pretty sure.
Anyway, that was part one of a Collision. I almost did it again. Collision in Korea. Part two will be Dark Side of the Ring. Now that we've seen the action, we
Now
can
we'll-
find out all the
figure
weird
out what
backstory.
happened behind.
Ryan, you still have to finish heels, buddy, before you can go to Dark Side of the Ring collusion in North Korea. So
You like Dark Side of the Ring, though.
I don't mind it.
So that'll be
I
fine.
got trapped in a hole of
I
it.
never even thought. Yeah,
Kaseki?
Kaseki?
I think so.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Kaseki.
Yeah, I think that's Kaseki.
That's Kaseki.
yeah, that's
You didn't get Smythe on that one.
thank
anyway.
God.
People love this stuff.
Generic white guys.
People love this stuff. All right, Wally, top five.
Yes, top 5 best regular South Park characters.
Okay.
Oh.
Since we were
okay.
talking about it before.
Towie.
He's not regular enough.
He's a towel.
He's not regular enough. Number 5 is Mr. Mackey.
Okay.
Number 4 is Chef.
Meh.
Number 3 is Mr./Mrs. Garrison.
Sure.
Number 2 is Cartman.
Okay.
And number 1 is Butters.
Yeah, Butters is
Butters
good.
is good.
Butters, yes.
Stotch.
Butters is good. What is the what's the other kid who takes steroids in the one episode?
Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah,
I like Jimmy.
Jimmy and Timmy.
Jimmy's
Jimmy
he's
and
good.
Timmy are fun.
I feel like he's not he doesn't get enough screen time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he's got a couple episodes for himself.
Who's Butters' friend? Tweak? Something like that?
Oh, there is a kid named Tweak. He's
Yeah.
the coffee kid.
Yeah.
Tweak and Craig are in a relationship in the later
I
later
didn't know
seasons.
that.
Yes.
Oh.
And it's kind of weird because like it's only because everyone in the school is talking about that they should be in a relationship, and they're like, we're not gay, and then everybody's like, but you're in a relationship, and they're like, all right, well, I guess we're together now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a South Park is not as good as it used to be.
Wow. That's what led to this top 5.
Yes.
Okay. Tweets of the week time before we get to
You hear that, Ghost? No Randy Marsh.
Oh.
No Randy Marsh. He's terrible.
Wow. Tweets of the week. You can follow us at NationPod and find us and follow along. Here are our tweets of the week.
Give me a Maki Ito.
We've got this one from Jamie, Sheffield's biggest Nyla Rose fan, Holmes. Good for you. WWE NXT. This wasn't one of NXT 2.0's strongest shows, but I wouldn't say it was this bad. There's a lady with a pillow sleeping on the camera shot of our good buddy, whatever his name is, the announcer there.
Braun Breaker?
No, the announcer. What's his name?
Oh, Vic Joseph. I
Vic
believe?
Joseph. She's just literally asleep.
So they've got
Love
a
it.
camera on Vic Joseph,
And
and you can
she's
see
asleep
someone
behind,
asleep
yep.
with a pillow.
Yes.
How the fuck do you get a pillow in the
I
arena?
don't know, but it was a funny tweet. So that made me laugh, so I put that up
Is
there.
there a picture with it?
Yes. You want to see it? There it is right there. She's in like
God, she really does have a
jammies.
pillow.
She's literally in pajamas,
Jesus.
sleeping. Next one. Brody Lee will be an action figure.
Oh, yes.
coming out. So very exciting. Approved by his widow. So that will be fun. Brody Lee going to have 2 action figures coming out.
You have 2.
Yeah, he'll get the
WWE
the
and
Chase.
the AEW?
No, he has a ton of WWE ones already. But
So you're talking about AEW.
his first AEW ones.
Oh, okay.
Matt Cardona, one of my favorites, Zack Ryder, is getting married to Chelsea Green on New Year's Day, and he put out, spoiler, this is my wedding suit, and it is Macho Man at the Spider-Man premiere.
Oh my god!
Glitter red tuxedo with the hat. That's apparently what he's going to wear to his wedding.
Well, he put it out there, so he
fantastic.
better now.
You have to.
That's fantastic.
Macho Beard for life. This guy retweets memes and stuff. After Kyle O'Reilly showed up in AEW, he put up this Mortal Kombat tweet. Another picture of, I think it's Liu Kang sucking the life out of Raiden. And one is Liu Kang is AEW and Raiden is NXT.
Yes, that looks to be correct about Liu Kang.
That was funny. That cracked me up.
Or it could be Shao Kahn.
Maybe it's Shao Kahn. That's
Shaolin
probably
was the
right.
other one, so yeah, Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn, and I always think it's Shere Khan, but it's not because that's the tiger from the Jungle Book.
Okay, there's a couple more here. Real interesting. Retweeted all over the place. I don't know where this actually originated, but at Rainn Wilson, someday I will wrestle Sting and I will win, and you can bet on it. That was on Christmas Day. Reply: Ricky Starks.
Oh, yes.
At Rainn Wilson, Dwight, that's not bright. Those are the tweets of the week.
No Maki Ito?
Not this time. All right, couple quick hitters. We said it. Kyle O'Reilly showed up in AEW. 3/4 of Undisputed Era are now in AEW, and they are together in a group.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, this is obviously
very
going to
cool.
lead to some
Who's-
big breakdown. But
Who's the last one that
Bobby
we need?
Fish.
Bobby Fish is the last one?
We need Roddy Strong,
Roddy Strong, okay.
who is about to lose the Cruiserweight title and have the Cruiserweight title be folded into the
NXT
North American title. So he will lose that title, I'm sure, and probably be released. I hope not, but for his sake. But
He's a bit older, right, Roddy? Like
he's
40s?
younger than Bobby Fish.
But
he's like 37 or 8, I think.
Okay,
I think
high
that's
30s.
correct.
Yeah.
He's older
Bobby
than
is the
other
oldest
two.
of the group, though.
Yeah, he was 43 or something like that.
Yeah,
Bobby's 45
44 maybe.
or 44, something like that. Cody wins the belt. Cody Rhodes beat Sammy Guevara on Rampage, and now is the
Boo.
TNT champion again.
Boo.
Um,
Cody winning his own belt.
I know
That's
nobody likes this, but also it does make a lot of sense because they're going to move to TBS, and he's like the king of not king of TBS, but he has that show on TBS. So
boo.
it's
Yeah,
like
Does he?
all right,
you
that's
probably
fair.
want the most like recognizable dude to have the championship when you move, maybe.
That
I would
makes
think.
sense. That makes sense.
Bobby
I
Fish
think that's
is
why.
45. Roddy is 38.
38. Yeah.
There you go.
that's-
So, and Marina's already doing dark matches for AEW. So,
Is she?
Who?
yeah, his wife, Marina Shafir.
Oh, you're talking about
She's doing the show
no,
AEW Dark.
wife of
Roddy Strong's wife.
Roddy. Okay. Because we were talking about Cody beforehand.
Oh.
I was like, that's not his wife.
Brandy
no.
is his wife.
Yeah.
All right. COVID strikes WWE, and they're going to shut down a bunch of stuff and mess up all their stuff, including Roman Reigns. Might not be around
'Cause he would-
all their plans.
He took
being
time
on-
off for a while due to
Right.
his like previous cancer
Right.
diagnosis.
So will
diagnoses.
that
Yeah.
strike him from the cards coming up? I don't know, but they've put all their eggs in the Roman basket for, especially now,
Right.
which has paid off somewhat because he's been good, but they've literally booked only him and only him and nobody else.
Right.
And there's literally no challengers who can beat him.
3rd and 20.
Unless you want to give it to Brock, I guess. But
Which, Roman, just do what's best for you, buddy.
oh,
Don't-
for sure.
Yeah.
He
That
should.
is correct. But then what you do is you book Brock against Bill Goldberg, and people will love it.
Of course. Is CM Punk going to be in a Battle of Los Angeles, Bill?
Yes, he is.
Did you crack the code here?
I cracked the code. So I didn't realize that this is an old PWG joke about someone had tweeted whatever Five
Phil.
Skulls. Phil Five Skulls.
Phil Five Skulls.
But Philip Brooks is his name. And I looked at one article. So I didn't dive
That's a
too
lot
deep,
of research.
but it broke down 52 tattoos of CM Punk or whatever. And he's got 5 separate skulls tattooed on his body.
Oh, they're not even like in one.
No, just
tattoo.
different
It's
tattoos.
like,
Phil Five Skulls.
So,
all right, so
you heard it here first. 100% guarantee CM Punk's definitely in both.
you cracked the code.
That's right.
You did it.
that's impressive.
Before we leave, rest in peace to Corporal Kirshner. You got any Corporal Kirshner memories?
I remember the name. I remember disliking him, but I
Very early 80s. Would have been the very first memories of wrestling.
He was, yeah. They pushed him a little bit, but not a lot.
And then Marcus Crane, who was a GCW guy who had a
Did not know.
bad head injury and passed away. So rest in
guy.
peace to those guys. Next episode is not Wrestle Kingdom 16. Next episode is
Oh, shit.
going to be...
Crane was young,
He was young.
33. Jesus
Wow.
Christ, that's my age.
Not great. Sad.
Poor guy.
Anyway, next episode is going to be about the awards.
Yes.
The best show of the year, so you don't want to miss that one. The award show. I don't know if Ghost is going to appear on that one.
Doubt it.
Or if he's
Especially-
even
Because
gonna-
he's dead.
Think he's going to mail in his award
if
winners?
we're in person, he's not going to show up.
Right. Well, if we're in person, he won't. But maybe we can call him. Do an old-fashioned landline.
Call him in.
Just call him in. All right. That's it. This episode's done. Peace out. We'll see you next time.
See ya.